Hi, my name is Max. I'm the founder and CEO of HeartSafe Australia. And what I'd like to share to you today is just a raising awareness video on how to potentially save a life if someone has a heart attack and or cardiac arrest. This is by no means a CPR training course, but raising awareness and education. Okay, so if we have a patient, if anyone collapses in front of you or you get to someone who has collapsed, what we suggest is obviously to following the doctor's ABCD, and that's what we're going to go through. So the person has collapsed, so we'll follow a doctor's ABCD. First thing we look is for danger, so we make sure there's no danger around the patient and ourselves, such as fires, potential fires, floods, electrical cables and whatnot. And we recommend not moving the patient in case the patient has had neck or spine injury, okay? So you look for danger around. If people are gathering and crowding around, make it move away. Just move away, move away. Make sure you are safe and the patient is safe, okay? Also, one of the first things very important is stay calm, and it's important for yourself to breathe, okay? Because if we're nervous, anxious, and we have to do CPR for a long time, it's going to be very tiring, okay? So make sure through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, make sure you stay calm. All right, so we did the danger, and then we look for response. Response. Is the patient responding? Meaning, is the patient just sleeping or out from a good night before? But at this stage, response, I like to just poke. If you poke yourself here, you'll notice that it hurts. So poke, and I ask the patient if he or she's okay. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Okay? If there's no response, then S, send for help. And here we recommend obviously calling 000, whether you ask someone around to call 000, or you have a mobile phone and you call 000 yourself. And then at that point, you know that the emergency services are on their way. Also, what we recommend is, at that stage, ask for someone to go get a defib. So just say, anyone, get a defib. If you're in a holiday park or anywhere, you can say, go to the reception, get the defib. Right? So at least we know the ambulance is on the way, and hopefully the defib is on the way as well. Then we start the work with the red zone, I call it. We check for airways, make sure the person can breathe and will be able to breathe. So we'll make sure that nothing's covering the face, obviously, and that nothing in the mouth that could obstruct as well. So if there's anything obstructing in the mouth, we can use 2 fingers to do a finger swipe. Okay? At this stage, we're not turning the patient sideways. We just don't want to move because we're not sure if there's any injuries. Then very importantly, breathing. Is the patient breathing? Because if the patient is not breathing, that means the heart may have stopped as well. Cardiac arrest. Okay? I just want to make it clear here, heart attack versus cardiac arrest. The heart attack is circulation. That means that you can keep the person alive by just doing CPR, as the blood will be circulating through the body, including the oxygen within the blood, and also to reach the brain. So you can keep a person alive by doing CPR for a long time, okay? Cardiac arrest is when the heart actually, we'll just say keep it simple, we'll say the heart stops, just keep it simple, okay? So at this point, a defibrillator needs to be used to shock the person. And anytime after 5 minutes, the chances of survival decrease a lot. So usually we say there's 90 seconds to go get a defib, 90 seconds to come back, and then start putting the pads on, okay? So, is the person breathing? We're at B for breathing, okay? So you can listen, your ears near the mouth and nose, and you can put your hand on the chest to feel and see if your hand's going up and down. So I'm listening for a breath, and I've got my hand on the chest as well. And at this stage, if the person is not breathing, it means that the heart may also have stopped. You can check for a heartbeat on the neck or on the chest. But at this stage, if the person's not breathing, you start CPR right away. And middle of the chest, nipple line, straight out, okay, straight spine, because you need to be comfortable as well. And then at this point, you can use your upper body. The people that are not as strong can use their upper body to actually compress, do the compression. And you got to go deeper than not deep enough. okay? So if you're not comfortable and you're not pressing hard enough, it's not doing anything. Make sure you are comfortable, make sure you're calm, make sure you're breathing, and you can use your upper body, and we'll follow the metronome from the defibrillator. Okay? Usually 30 compressions and then 2 breaths. Pinch the nose, tilt the head back. 1, 2, continue compressions. Okay? Now, so at this stage, you're hoping the ambulance are going to arrive very quickly, and especially the defibrillator, if at least it's going to come before the ambulance. As soon as someone brings you a defibrillator, or if you know where there is one and you get it, as soon as you have it, you open it. This is a demo, this is a real one. You open it and you listen.
Powered on. Stay calm. Follow the instructions. Remove clothing from patient's chest. Apply pads as shown on pads.
Okay, these are the pads. I'm going to turn it up. I'm just going to close it now because that's the real defib. So basically, stay calm. Remove clothing. This, male or female, you remove the clothing. Sometimes the scissors might need to be used, but you may not have scissors. You remove clothing, okay? And then apply pads. I'm going to use now the demonstration defib. So the defib, these ones are in the packet that you would open and get these 2 pads, okay? So 1 set of pads. It tells you one will go up here and one will go here, so it will shock across the heart, okay? So you will remove the plastic, and then you would apply 1 pad on the shoulder, 1 pad on the side, okay? Again, so it shocks across like this, okay? Now for children under 25 kgs and 7 years old, 1 at the front, 1 at the back, okay? You apply the pads on, the pads have to stick on the patient. So men with hairy chest, you've got to make sure that the pad will actually stick to the chest here, okay? And same on the side, because you can't touch and hold the patient while the defibrillator is shocking. So at this stage, the defibrillator told me, stay calm, remove clothing, apply the pads, and then it would continue. Once the pads are on, the first thing that the defibrillator will do is analyze to see if there's a heartbeat. If there is a heartbeat, it will just tell you to do CPR. Your 30 compressions, your 2 breaths. If there's no heartbeat, it will say stay clear, need to shock, and it will tell you to press the button. If the heart doesn't restart right away, it will ask to shock again. In a presentation, a man was saying that it took 5 shocks to restart his heart. So, and he was here to tell his story, so it was a successful one. So up to 5 times. But hopefully you shock once and the heart will restart, okay? If the heart restarts, meaning it starts beating regularly again, then it will tell you to do CPR and follow the metronome, okay? So let's continue. I've just applied the pads on. And I'm waiting.
Do not touch the patient. Analyzing heart rhythm. Shock advised.
That means there's no heartbeat.
Press flash
Or a regular heartbeat. Shock button, press the shock button.
Shock delivered. Start CPR immediately.
This means the heart would have restarted.
And 2 rescue breaths.
Make sure you stay calm. Make sure you're breathing. Because this can get tiring. And straighten out.
Give 2 rescue breaths.
Pinch the nose, tilt the head back a little bit.
2. Continue with compressions.
Okay, we continue CPR. 30 compressions again. And then after 30 seconds, it's going to ask you to give 2 more breaths. And you would give 2 more breaths. Okay? Again, stay calm. Make sure you breathe. Okay, so you'll continue doing your compressions. And while you're doing your compressions, what may happen is that the heart may stop at that point. Okay? So if it does, the defibrillator will tell you to stand clear, need to shock, and then you would shock. And then hopefully the heart would restart. It would tell you to continue CPR. And then hopefully by that time the emergency services will arrive and take over. Okay? So as a recap, doctor's ABC, look for danger, make sure there's no danger around. Response is the patient responding, poking and asking, are you okay? Are you okay? S, send for response. Two things, 000, get someone or call 000. Okay, make sure the ambulance is on the way. And also ask for someone to go get a defib. Anyone, go get a defib, or if you know where a defib is, you can run and get a defib. Okay, and someone can wait by the person, and hopefully if there's two of you. Okay, then airways, we check for airways down the red section. So we check to make sure obvious, if anything's on the covering the face and whatnot, or sometimes in the mouth. They may have choked on something or might be vomiting in there. You can do a finger swipe, okay, to remove to unblock the airways. B for breathing. Are they breathing? Ears, listening for a breath. Hand on the chest to feel the hand go up and down. If they are not breathing, okay, this is when you start your CPR. You can also check to see if there's a heartbeat, but you can start your CPR right away. Middle of the chest. Straight spine, straight arms, okay, deep enough. Got to go deeper than not deep enough. And then hopefully by that time, the defibrillator will arrive, okay? You open up the defibrillator and it will tell you to remove clothing, apply the pads, ask for the pads. At that point, once the pads are on the patient, the defibrillator will analyze. And if there is no heartbeat or regular heartbeat, the defib will say stand clear, need to shock. You will press the shock button, okay? Then when the heart restarts, it may take one shock, it may take two, may take up to 5. Once the heart restarts or beats normally, you will be instructed to continue with your CPR, okay? And at this stage, hopefully you keep the person alive until the emergency services arrive. So, again, priority, stay calm, breathe, apply your doctor's ABCD, make sure when you send, you call the ambulance, you also ask for a defib, because chances are, if you know where the defibs are around, or we call them the doctor in a box, if the doctor in a box is around, you want to get someone to get the defib, because chances are it will arrive before the ambulance or the emergency services arrive. Okay? So these defibrillators are life-saving. Again, heart attack, you can keep a person alive by doing CPR, and you can do CPR for 30 minutes, an hour, you can still keep the person alive. But a cardiac arrest, when the heart stops, the person needs to be shocked very, very, very quickly, okay? Anytime after 5 minutes, okay, as I said, 90 seconds to get it, 90 seconds to get back, apply the pads on, okay? So the earlier, the better, okay? And this is what we do with our HeartSafe community. So holiday parks, make sure in holiday parks, you know where the defibs are. Is there a defib at reception? Is there a defib down the park as well, maybe near a pool and whatnot? And look for HeartSafe RVs around you. There might be HeartSafe RVs with these stickers at the front of them, which means they have a defibrillator and they're able to use the 3 steps to call 000, the CPR awareness training, and being able to shock, meaning they have a defib. Okay, so look for these stickers, and look for the stickers for the HeartSafe vehicle stickers as well. So that means vehicles are equipped with AEDs, and obviously they always have the green signs as well to raise awareness. So I hope that helps. Come and visit us, heartsafeaustralia.com.au, and have a look at our 12 life-saving programs. As I said, HeartSafe communities for holiday parks, for lawn bowling, for library, for tennis club, anything where the community gathers. HeartSafe RV for RV vehicles on the road and in parks. And then we've got our HeartSafe homes, we've got our HeartSafe schools, we've got our HeartSafe vessels, HeartSafe workplaces, then we've got HeartSafe neighborhood, none of us, sorry, and then others. Okay, so all those areas or communities hopefully have people that are ready to help save lives. Thank you very much. Have a great day.